Last night, the Golden State Warriors played the Philadelphia 76ers. Jonathan Kuminga got into an altercation with the ref, waved him off, and the ref gave him a technical. Now, Kuminga was pretty mad, understandably, but let's just watch what happened on the play after that, because, guys, wow.
This defense, Kuminga in a foot race, you know who's going to win that? He 180s it.
Yeah, that's right. Jonathan Kuminga with a 180-degree windmill. And after this happened, my goodness, guys, did the Warriors run away with the game. Ever since that dunk, the Warriors went on a 16-5 run to close out the game and beat the 76ers, who, by the way, did have Joel Embiid for at least most of the game, by 14 points. It was an absolute beatdown, and Jonathan Kuminga has been better than ever in this stretch. In this video, I'm going to break down the absolute demolition of the league that's happening by Kuminga and how he's going to be the league's next Giannis, the league's next Luka, or maybe even the league's next Jason Tatum. Because honestly, guys, he is unstoppable right now. Kuminga against the 76ers had 26 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, a block, and 3 steals, with a plus-minus of +10. Jonathan Kuminga's last 7 games, he's put up 20 points in all of them. And he has shot over 50% from the field also for all of them. To go along with that, he's been averaging 7.5 rebounds over those games, and his steals numbers are just absolutely off the charts, averaging 2.5 steals per game. Now, we all knew before this season that Jonathan Kuminga would become a defensive menace. I mean, he just has the length, he has the size, he has the athleticism, and he has basketball IQ. So obviously, he's going to be a good defender. But we were not expecting this at all. Look, 3 steals a game is honestly something that has never been done. The closest to it was Steph Curry in the 2016 season when he averaged 2.1 steals per game. This game made Jonathan Kuminga the 5th youngest player in NBA history to have 7 consecutive games with 20-plus points on 50+% shooting from the field. The Warriors got a combined 47 combined points from Kuminga and Wiggins last night, and along with running Draymond Green in the center, they seemed unstoppable against this very, very good Philly team. Now, yes, you could argue that Philly was without Tyrese Maxey, who obviously is a great player that everyone loves, but I don't think that would really change much. The Warriors were without Chris Paul, GP2, and Klay Thompson, and they still won this game. Come on, this was all on Kuminga's back. And to add on to Kuminga's amazingness, you had Steph Curry, who went off again. He had 37 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists on 70, 61, 100 splits, along with a +26. Yeah, that's right. Steph had 8 rebounds and 7 assists after when he played against the Lakers a few nights ago when he had 47. And we all know what happened when he played the Lakers. He tore his jersey apart after the game, supposedly out of frustration. Well, that did happen tonight, because the Warriors won this one so convincingly that there wasn't really anything for Steph to complain about. Kuminga is honestly a 99th percentile athlete at his current size and frame. I mean, the guy is huge. He is 6'9", and honestly, he has a LeBron-type build with arguably the same level of athleticism. He is going to be one of the greatest athletes to ever do it when it's all said and done. And honestly, I think that a valid comparison for him right now would be Julius Randle. Now, obviously, Julius Randle has more experience, but you know what Julius Randle doesn't have? An NBA championship. And Jonathan Kuminga does have that, and it looks like with the way that he's progressing, he will get a lot more very soon. He's going to be better than Randle ever was. And even though he's listed at 6'7", 220, he looks to be 6'9" and 240, just giving those Julius Randle vibes off. He has better defense than Randle, and honestly, his ceiling looks to be not a prime LeBron, but I would say a current LeBron with a bit more athleticism. He can shoot the three ball pretty well. One of those last 7 games where he won the hot streak, he shot it 4 for 4. Yes, he might not be the best on that, but that's something that is easily improvable. Kuminga's defense is also incredibly, incredibly good, which is, of course, one of the biggest parts of his game. Then you also have his natural knack of knowing where the ball is. You will always see Jonathan Kuminga cutting to the basket on any drive. And you saw that steal that was just played. You can rewind if you didn't see it. But that steal was beautiful. He knew exactly where the ball was going. He predicted it. He got a steal and an easy dunk. Game IQ is one of the hardest things to develop, but Jonathan Kuminga at the young age of 20 seems to have already developed it. He is taking over the NBA by storm, and he might be the reason that the Warriors win their 5th championship this year. Only to make last night's performance even more impressive, Jonathan Kuminga played a game-high 39 minutes and 3 seconds, and guess what quarter he played all in? He played the entire 4th quarter. Steve Kerr did sub him out one time, and that is so impressive because you could tell that the young guy did not get gassed. He just kept going. Oh, man. It was just a beautiful game from him, and honestly, he's been inspirational for this young Dubs team. I'm extremely glad that Coach Kerr is finally giving him a chance to do what he needs to do. And there was much better shot selection as an entire team tonight. They cut to the basket, they passed to the basket, and they were just around the rim compared to the Warriors' usual just 3-point shot chucking, which is what they always do. Now, if Jonathan Kuminga averages 30 minutes a game, or even 35 if Steve Kerr's feeling extra nice, this might be one of the best young players in the entire league. He was in the Rising Stars Challenge last year, and this year Brandon Pajemski is. This Warriors team's future is so bright, and to add on Jonathan Kuminga's speed boost, he can go from 0 to 60 faster than a friggin' Tesla can, man. He's unstoppable, and to see why the Warriors are also unstoppable, click the video that's popping on the screen right now. See ya.